What's good, JC? What's up, Joseph M? Let's. What's good besides what we saw yesterday? Let's see. Yeah, I'm just getting back in town, so I had to work earlier, so trying to get back into the swing of things. Yeah, but from what I saw yesterday, that was a real joke, y'all. That was a joke, and it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny for us. Who should the next coach be? I'm not sure. I've been hearing Matt Campbell a lot. I've been hearing Matt Campbell. Iowa State's head coach. I've been hearing about him a lot. Bob Stoops, Brent Venables. You know, it's a bunch of names. We just have to find somebody that knows what it's going to take to get us back to where we want to be. Javier says, "Don't waste your time doing a pregame for Maryland. We know our coaches don't make any adjustments." That's a fact. That's a fact. Charles Peterson says there was no fire from them running out of the tunnel. I knew we were in for a long day. Yeah, Harbaugh's lost the team. That's one of the biggest things is Harbaugh has lost the team. Like the defense is gone, and that just starts right there. When your defense is horrible and you know you don't have a high-powered offense, I mean, it's like, okay, what are we doing? Because you know you're going to give up points. Penn State isn't good, and you gave up almost 30 to them. Like, they ran for 200 and some yards. They ran for like 250. So, fourth-string running back goes for 150. Their quarterback, he might have had 100 or close to it. It's just sad. You got Clifford running through our defense like he's freaking Michael Vick or something. Like running, juking, like he ain't trying to slide. He like, okay, I'm about to shred this little defense. I mean, it's just what happened. Robert N, what's going on? Say you in Asia. Shout out to Robert N tuning in from Asia. Lucas Reza said an Iowa State player said about them in Texas, it's 5-star players versus 5-star culture. And hit the like, everybody. Hit the like. I don't got Lulu in here today, so remember to hit the like. But Urban Meyer was saying this on the broadcast after the game that when you're a new coach, you have to implement your culture. Talent acquisition, getting your recruits, and implementing your culture. And what's our culture? What's our culture? I mean, we don't know. We don't have one. When Harbaugh came, it seemed okay, bow type of ball. Run the ball, play action pass, and play strong defense. And it seems like as the more we try to implement the new offense to get with the times, Harbaugh seems to it gets worse. Like he tries to he always wants to go back to the old run it up the middle, like regardless. And Haskins looked good yesterday. Honestly, he is clearly the number one back. He understands how to make moves and set up his blocks better than everybody else. Like He seems like he knows, okay, I might not have good blocking, so as soon as I know I'm about to get the ball, I'm already reading and setting up what I have to do in my head because I know the blocking is probably not going to be there. But that's the only bright spot. I was yesterday when I made my video, I said, who's the bright spot? The only bright spot I can see is Haskins right now. What's going on, Simcox? I'm doing all right. It's so heartbreaking to wake up at 3 a.m. to watch the game only to watch our team get smashed. My wife doesn't even understand football. Even she can tell we suck. That's what's bad. When you have people that don't watch football and they can just tell you're bad, you know it's a problem. And at this point, it's like, all right, Harbaugh, because Harbaugh, he's tarnishing his legacy at Michigan. Like he really is. He's tarnishing it because this team is the worst team I've seen. I'm in my 30s. This team is the worst I've seen. From Rich Rod, everybody, this team is horrible. This team is really horrible. And there's no excuse. With Rich Rod, you somewhat had an excuse because you're like, okay, he's trying to change a whole offensive system from pro style power running to the spread. You don't even have the right quarterback that he wants. Okay, that's understandable. Harbaugh, these are your recruits. Gaddis has been here for what's this is this is his second year, and this is Don Brown's been here for like 4 years, 4 or 5 years. So ain't no excuse. Like there's no excuse for what we see. You can say all players went to the draft. Ain't no excuse for that. Ain't no excuse for that. Them players that went to the draft, they need to all be going in the first round the way this team looked. I don't even think any of them went in the first round. Cody Mumford says, this team is a joke, sir. I'm sorry you have to constantly report on this horrible team. I hope Harbaugh needs to walk away now. Yeah, he needs to resign. If Michigan means so much to you, you can't want to, unless you really have a plan like, okay, we're going to be bad this year, but I know what's going to happen next year. We shouldn't lose next year. And we know that's not the case. So you might as well go on and resign. If Michigan means so much to you, the money shouldn't matter to you. I know everybody, the money, but come on. It ain't like you ain't made plenty of money. You need to go and resign. If I was Don Brown, you know you need to resign. Chesden Strickland says, I don't even want my son to be a fan. It's child abuse. It's hard being a Michigan fan. I swear. Appreciate the $2 super chat, Rip. He's got enough money. Respect the school and go. Exactly. Michigan means that much to you. You shouldn't have a problem saying, okay, I left the program pretty much as bad as when I got here. I'm gonna resign, and they figure out how to make it work, like without giving him $10 million more or something. Like it's got to get worked out. Don Brown got that number 96 defense, and we ain't played nobody yet. Wait till OSU scores 100 on us. Should finish with a top 120 defense. Yeah. You see, and this is why I've been preaching this for so many years about Don Brown. You notice this year we didn't play any cupcakes. See, he didn't get Middle Tennessee State or Air Force or a Central Michigan or somebody like that to beat up on. See, normally he gets to beat up on those teams, and then, Michigan's got the number one ranked defense. I fell for it the first time until I saw, okay, if you're such a great defensive coordinator, then one of these years you should be able to put up a gem on Ohio State, a gem on a good team, on a Alabama when we play them, or Penn State when they're actually good. When Penn State has Saquon Barkley and McSorley. See, he beats up on teams. He'll beat up on Penn State or Wisconsin when they don't have a great running back, or they don't have a great college quarterback or a really good college quarterback. He'll beat up on Penn State and those top teams like that. And then the fans that don't pay attention, they'll be like, oh, yeah, Don Brown, you did it. The team didn't have that much talent on offense. That's why he destroyed them. But let them have players that are very talented. They're gonna expose him. And it's not a blip. That's just what he is. He implemented this defense. Then he puts in all these. I want smaller defensive linemen. I want to run the Viper and put a safety / corner at linebacker. Now the defense is just, I don't know what's going on. They so bad. That's why I don't expect us to beat people. People were saying we're going to beat Penn State. I said, with that defense, I can't count on us beating anybody. The defense is just too bad. And he's got no fix for it. He's over there looking lost. He look at Don Brown over there looking like he wants somebody to put him out his misery. Put yourself out your misery. Resign. Ain't nobody holding on to you. Beat it. Brad the British Nugget Lord. I ain't even going to read that. Michigan has had 3,000-yard rushers since Mike Hart. That's sad. Who is that? Fitzgerald Toussaint? I know Karan Higdon got 1,000 because he was carrying that team. I don't know who the other one is. Cool Moet says a team being bad is one thing. However, our team is majority lacking fundamental technique at multiple positions. There isn't any reason why players from a Power 5 comp team looks lost out there. And that's the problem with the coaching. Like, people can blame the players, but players are doing what they are taught. If they're not taught technique and fundamentals, you should have that down. That shouldn't be something that all of a sudden is just gone. Like, it's so sad. If a team can run it, can't pass, they can run it on us. If they can't run, they can pass it on us. And if the team is good on offense and can run and pass, they finna do whatever they want to. They just picking and choosing. That team, this team is sad for real. Like, it is sad. Charles Peterson says Don Brown's scheme is so predictable. A winless team can look like a top 10 team against us. That's facts. A team that hasn't won dominated us. It wasn't a shootout. They dominated us. And it's sad. 4th down. Here we go again. We do have the I formation. That's why I was telling whoever, when we were talking about this last week, that they can't just go from the shotgun to under center. Yes, they can. You just have to practice it. They just didn't have it, and they just weren't using it. So now this week, you see them get in the I formation and try to sneak it. Milton, he did turn sideways. For one,